Hello, I'm Gerard Burke, the Director of the Business Growth and Development Programme at Cranfield, or BGP as we call it for short. We've observed 10 characteristics which seem to distinguish those businesses which grow profitably and consistently from those businesses which don't. We call these the 10 steps to profitable growth. In this series of 5 short videos, we'll be looking at each of the 10 steps in turn and hearing from BGP past participants about how they've dealt with the challenges of taking these steps in their businesses. Owner-managers are not only the key driver of the future of their business, but often they're also the main barrier to that future. The transition from hero to strategist and the need to develop new leadership skills are easy to recognise. They're also very difficult to do. Champion growers recognise that they need some help in making these transitions and invest in their own development.
You know, one of the things in being an owner-manager, it feels really lonely. So a lot of the time you're sort of going, oh, there's no one there to help. What do I do? And everybody's looking to me for answers. So I do have external advisors who, I have somebody to call. Because every day for me, and as for you, is a new day and you running your business, and you don't necessarily have the answers to all the questions. So it's been fantastic having. I have a couple of advisors who give me different advice on operations and on growth of the company.
But for somebody considering doing any sort of management development program, or for somebody whose business is struggling, or they've got a challenge, for example, they want to grow but not quite sure how, I would definitely recommend looking at the business in detail, but most particularly looking at their own style and really reflecting on how their style and their behaviour impacts on the other people in the business and the business itself. And from that, starting to build up maybe a new style, or playing to their own strengths and leaving the other stuff to other people. I think that's, building it up from the bottom like that is really important.
If you can successfully make the transition to working on the business, the rewards are great. Champion growers tend to work fewer hours and take more time off than those running struggling businesses. By learning to delegate effectively, they work smarter, not harder.
Before, I think we were stopping some of the design from happening, or some of the projects to be going in an efficient way, because we were in their way.
I'm constantly tutored, trained, mentored, pulled up, told off, pushed in directions that I would have been too scared to go in. So the self-care is a huge thing, and I also make sure that I have more time off. I've had more time off this year than I've had almost in the last 5 or 6 years put together, and that's made a big difference.
These are just 2 of the 10 steps to profitable growth. To find out more about the other steps, and to find out more about how BGP could help you take more of them in your business, visit our website.